Alright, as you can see, I've got bacon in there now, and I'm just going to cook up the bacon. I basically, when the rice is done cooking, it goes to warm mode automatically. I just shift it back down to cook. Yeah, it's on cook right now. So cook is high heat. It'll use like 320 watts or so. So I'm going to let the bacon cook, and when the bacon cooks, it'll melt some fat. And I'm going to use that fat and just fry up my eggs. So I have rice, bacon and eggs for breakfast, which is a pretty good breakfast. That should hold me over for a while and allow me to get some physical work done here to this camp. I plan on reinforcing these roof by putting like a A-beam across, at least the back. I'm not sure about the front because then you can just walk through without bending your head. I'm 5'10" and I can stand up in here. And it's got pre-built shelves, so that's pretty cool. I wish I had some money. I would go get mosquito netting and then just put mosquito netting all around the edges, maybe even the back. So if somebody had to sleep out here, they could without getting eaten up because the bugs out here are crazy. I mean, it's like crazy. It's Florida. It's like a swamp, you know. So that'll be the plan today. I'll work on the camp, and I will work on Little Blue's power system. As you can see here, it's all ripped apart because the battery is currently being charged manually using a jumper cable. I'm going to try to get it fully charged. This is how I mounted the plastic case in here. You can see I used screws and washers to hold it down. And that's pretty much it. So today will be a day of troubleshooting, trying to repair the power system and building the camp and cleaning it up a little bit, trying to get rid of all this litter. I don't know if I mentioned it, but when I pulled off those plywoods here, the plywood planks, they were sitting here, not this spot, right over here on this spot, which looks like a mat. Looks like somebody, they were like kind of bent one on top of the other, like a tent almost. So somebody was living out here. So I'm not the first person to find this camp. Somebody else had been living out here. Well, that's what I'm assuming because the mat was underneath the two boards that were formed in the shape of a tent. So, and then the other thing that kind of makes me suspect someone lived out here is you can see there are buckets out here. There's a bucket right here. I think it's a metal one. I'm not sure if it's plastic. Maybe it's plastic. And then there's another bucket over there, which indicates that somebody might have been out here catching water. So whoever it was, it looks like they haven't been here in a while because this is all overgrown. It's all moldy, overgrown, wet, and I don't see any signs of someone being here. This whole development is about 20 years old, so I don't know how long ago they were here. Trying to date when people were here. There's cans here for Dr. Pepper that had Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. So this was actually not that long ago. This thing's already faded, that much faded off the can of the Dr. Pepper. But it says Batman versus Superman. I think that movie just came out recently. So this camp is being accessed fairly recently. So there's a chance that with my setup here, someone will find it soon. You know, there's stuff that's been here for years as well as new stuff, and seeing that can now with Batman versus Superman, that tells me that was very recent. So somebody's been out here very recently, and I just hope they don't come out here while I'm out here. But I'm out here now, and I'm making home improvements. Till next time, thanks for watching, YouTube. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is my brunch for today. It is bacon, eggs, and rice, complete with fish sauce. This stuff is great. And there's Little Blue there, our kitchen and everything else we need. So I'm going to have a really good breakfast and try to get some work done today. Bon appetit. Have a good day, everybody. Well, I just got finished taking a shower using this shower system, and it worked great. I ended up using like the whole bottle, and then I think another 2 liter of water. So it uses quite a bit of water, or maybe I'm just really wasteful because I was enjoying the shower. But basically, plan on about 2 gallons. You could probably cut it down to 1 gallon if you're really conservative on the water usage. But I was just enjoying the shower running over my head and just soaking it all up, and oh, it felt so good. But anyhow, I'm taking a break right now. As you can see here, the camp's kind of, I got stuck with trying to put the A-frame on, which should be a simple task of hammering a nail. Became complicated because the nail kept bending because the wood was hard. Um, and of course the nails I'm using are all rusted nail that I had gathered. There's still more that I need to pick up. But anyhow, if you look at the sky, it's looking pretty bad. Looking like we may get a major storm here coming in. Now, I was going to do some electrical work on the vehicle to try to track down the issue I'm having with the circuit blowing the fuse. You know, the wire that runs to the house battery. Not really sure I want to do that with the rain about to hit. And I'm debating if I want to stay here or go. You see my little camp here. I can actually work in this little office. It's got shelves for storage. I'm thinking of using this to grow some starter plants and then maybe plant them before I leave. And I think I'll save the drink, you know, the orange juice holder. I might cut that open and use that as a pot to grow some peppers or something inside it. And I'm thinking of making this area here to the right of the cabin or the shack, the garden, so that if somebody comes here, they will see that it's food. I don't want to grow food and have it next to the shack but hidden, and then nobody knows where it is. And of course the tip is always leave with your trash. Don't leave your trash lying around like these other people have. Matter of fact, that looks like diaper. I think that's a baby diaper over there. But I'm going to try to gather up all the trash that I can around here and maybe burn it. Clear out this area and just make it a little bit cleaner and nicer. And I'll be using this space while I'm around this area. And maybe continue the search for another spot to build another camp. But I think this turned out pretty good. Not bad for basically 1 day, 2 days work. You know, I was fortunate that this spot had this stuff already pre-built. They had cut a decking in half, and it looks to be intact. So I just used those as walls, and then I had all the pieces necessary to make a roof. So it wasn't too bad. As time permits, I'm going to continue exploring the compound and looking for other spots that might be suitable for setting up a camp. I may try to build a yurt or some other structures just to get some practice. I don't know if you can hear, but the airplane is flying overhead. I think checking me out and checking out other areas, which means I should probably get some clothes on. I'm not naked, but I'm walking around in my underwear. I just took a shower out here, and I was letting it dry, you know, letting my underwear dry while wearing it, just in case somebody pulls up. But anyhow, I'll get some clothes on and figure out what I'm going to do next.